This video is brought to you by Education.au. Creative, capable, connected. It was produced for Education.au's Immersive Learning Unit.
Looks like fun, sounds like fun. But perhaps there's something else going on. Learning. G'day, I'm Greg Black, the CEO of Education.au Limited. So what does slaying trolls and building virtual houses got to do with education and training? Virtual worlds and immersive games offer a range of options for educators. From build-it-yourself worlds to games where players work together to complete set tasks and learn about teamwork and strategy. And they're far from child's play. Universities, TAFEs, governments and major corporations are making use of virtual environments for a wide range of education and communication uses. So let's get inside the use of immersive environments and virtual worlds. First, in the general community, and then as it applies specifically to education and training. All right, the bigger picture. How mainstream are virtual worlds and what age groups are using them? This chart from the UK marketing company K0 shows just those virtual worlds with more than 1 million subscribers. There are hundreds of virtual worlds with hundreds of millions of subscribers. And the communities that grow up around these virtual worlds, whether games, chat rooms, or those that allow for user-generated content, are massive as well. When it comes to the effective use of immersive environments in an educational context, while there are seemingly endless possibilities, it all starts with sound educational design principles. Researchers at Trinity College, University of Dublin, Ireland, provide this look at a model of best practice for the design of learning in virtual worlds. The first step is to identify the pedagogical approach or approaches that are the reason for choosing an immersive environment, and then determine what platform has the functionality you need to deliver the experience. Once you have the pedagogy and know what the environment is capable of, then you can design and implement your project. By documenting this process, you can then separate out the elements of pedagogy, design and implementation in the analysis phase of your project. Now let's hit the virtual road and look at some projects getting real educational results. We'll start at the border. Loyalist College in Ontario, Canada found they needed a virtual solution after the September 11 attacks in the US prevented students from being able to get practical experience in a face-to-face environment. Imagine seeing this screen for the first time.
Over to the left into the office, please.
What is the purpose of your trip?
Fortunately, by the time the students now going through training face a difficult situation, chances are they've already experienced it in Second Life.
No.
Created from input from veteran border control officers, Loyalists saw a jump in students' critical test skills success rates, from 56% in 2007 to 95% at the end of 2008 after the program was instituted. Based on the success of the Canadian Border Program, Loyalist College founded the Virtual World Design Centre, which creates Second Life environments for internal and external clients.
In a distant solar system, much like your own, is the planet of Atlantis. Thousands of years ago, a portal appeared between our planet and yours. Through this portal,
For more than 20,000 students aged 9 to 16, the world of Quest Atlantis provides an education-focused fantasy realm designed for use in classrooms. Created by the Indiana University School of Education and recently given funding by the MacArthur Foundation, educators interested in using these platforms are supported with training and lesson plans to help them coach students and unlock new realms.
Well, we're trying to rebuild the arch that evil people knocked down. We're trying to help, basically help the people of of Atlantis.
There's this council, and they can't do it alone, so you have to try to help them.
We thought, wow, this is a really nice way for kids to write, enjoyable, but then after we use the program, it's so much more valuable than that. We have measurable growth. It's not just saying, wow, I think they're doing a good job. We have actual qualitative and quantitative measurement.
While education isn't the first thing that springs to mind when you think of World of Warcraft, this massively popular game is being explored by educators around the world as a platform to put the assertions of Pappet, Guy and Prensky to the test. In the US, at-risk and gifted students are the focus of a collaborative program called WOW in schools. The American Library Association held its second Gaming, Learning and Library Symposium in November 2008, and Warcraft, Culture, Gender and Identity is a credit-awarding tertiary education class mapped to state curriculum requirements. So why bring games into education? Learning to learn and scaffolding are built into all engaging digital games. As a low-level player, the quests are easy and can be completed on your own.
Great to meet you.
As you progress, you need to do more research, learn more complex skills and complete quests in a group of anywhere from 2 to 40 people that makes use of the unique blend of strengths each player contributes. Maths, research, literacy, teamwork are all part of the game, so lessons based on these skills in the Warcraft environment means that the learning is immediately contextual. Assessment is immediate as well. If you fail on a quest, you die. However, the graveyards are situated nearby, allowing you to come back to life and try new methods to solve the problem at hand. Problem solving and teamwork are also the focus of the last project we'll look at.
What's happening?
He can't go down the stairs.
What can you do to help him then?
I just said, do you want me to get it for you?
Yeah, that was nice of you.
And see what he says.
Yep. Well done.
The Virtual Administration Trainees Adventure Program was produced by TAFE South Australia in partnership with the Department of Education and Children's Services. The goal of this Australian Flexible Learning Framework project was to bring together a geographically dispersed group of disadvantaged learners to work on a group project as part of a Certificate 3 in Business. The focus of this fantastic project was to provide customer service to attendees of an event held in Second Life. The students had to plan how they would set up for the event and on the day had to answer questions and provide assistance.
When I thought about it, it was very nerve-wracking, but then when I got out there communicating with people, yeah, it was really good. It was
You were really busy at one stage. You had like 2 or 3 people around your stall. How did you handle that?
I just had to let everyone know that I was dealing with a customer and I would be with them as soon as possible. Even though it's a video game, it still feels like that I've been doing it. So no, I will definitely use that in real life.
When I'd question some of the trainees when I was in my characters, I'd look around the room and they were focused, zone right in on the screen, and the hands were going away, tapping on the keys. And Joseph, one of the male trainees, I was asking him quite a series of questions, and his hands were just going for it, tapping away. So he's doing his customer service skills, but he's also typing skills. They're communicating online with one another to help, to guide and whatever, but I think they're communicating more online than what they are in person when they're sitting opposite one another. It's quite different.
From Education.au's perspective, we really believe that virtual worlds and immersive games are going to play an increasingly important role in learning and teaching in this country. So I'd urge you to walk a few miles in some virtual shoes. Thank you.